Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Friday, May the 4th, 2018. And today in our Tech News Update, we have Windows 10 April 2018 update that is rolling out, and there's a lot of curious little things happening here that are kind of scary. Of course, USB. We talked about the USB problems that some have. We talked about Google Chrome freezes that a lot of users are having, which of course makes us think of what the hell happened in the insiders, so that these people at Microsoft did not see that one of the most popular programs or software in the world is broken. But we also have an interesting report, and more people are saying, you know what, I was on a metered connection and it got pushed anyway, which is also not a good idea, especially if you are on a data cap. I mean, this is a couple of gigabytes downloading, and it's not really nice. I think Microsoft should just be a little more, interested in how users want to have this delivered, and I don't know, we'll continue looking at the situation in the next few days. Talking about that, if you have an Alienware machine, Microsoft has announced that many of them are not getting the update right now. The update was blocked because apparently there's a compatibility issue that they need to fix before they can continue on. So if you're on an Alienware machine, you'll have to wait a little longer. Well, the BBC Watchdog is complaining because it seems that a lot of people that actually went to the Apple Store to get their low-price battery replacement on their iPhones get turned back, and they say that it cannot be fixed under the warranty. It's written in the terms of services and so on, which kind of puts Apple in a kind of a bad light here, not wanting to fix some of the users' batteries apparently. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but it's not a cool thing. Windows 10 Redstone 5, we are finally there on the fastering for insiders. Skip Ahead and fastering have merged finally yesterday, with build 17661 was released. If you want to see what it looks like, there's some cool new features in there. Just look at my review. Very, very nice to see that we're going and moving ahead now with Windows 10. Well, if you're a Twitter user, 336 million passwords were actually in the clear and plain text in a log within Twitter. Now, what does that mean? So Twitter is asking everybody, you know what, change your password, just in case. But there's no evidence that anybody has tampered or stolen or looked at the passwords. It's just a precaution. And of course, if you're using the same password on Twitter and on other services, you might want to change the password elsewhere also. And why not turn on two-factor authentication while you're at it? YouTube says that it has reached 1.8 billion logged in viewers each month. That is amazing. That's up from 1.5 billion in mid-2017. And it doesn't even count all the people that don't have an account that just go and watch videos. This is crazy numbers when you think about it, and really, really is just saying that YouTube is the king of the video services. Meltdown and SpectreFlaw in Windows 10 might have a problem. Apparently, if you're not on the April 2018 update, there's a bug that actually lets you bad guys actually they are able to bypass these fixes. So that's kind of a little scary here. Now, there's no fix yet. Maybe there will be one pushed in the Patch Tuesday next week. But if you're on the April 2018 update, you're actually safe. There's only one thing. If you're on April 2018 update, you'll have to reapply the Spectre patch if you had one. IT leaders, we think of them as, people that will be careful, that are, top security, that are the best. Well, shocking news, 10% of IT leaders are actually logging into their accounts with, get this, password as a password or QWERTY as a password. Two really, really bad passwords, actually. So it's creating, of course, a massive security problem in their own businesses. Kind of not very cool. And, these 10% IT leaders maybe should not be IT leaders. Facebook, we knew, and we talked about it probably last year, that they were basically trying to find a way to have internet access brought to the world with different projects, including high-flying planes or drones. Well, it seems that they might actually be working on a series of satellites that could be put in orbit to do so. So this is going to be interesting to see, and we have no date as to what this and when this can happen. And finally, technology can be used for good and bad things, of course. And because drones are now very popular and can do a lot of things, well, drones are more and more used to make sure law enforcement can't find bad guys. There's a case in the United States where actually drones were sent in to try to interfere with communications between law enforcement. And of course, not talking about drones being used to deliver drugs and all sorts of things across the borders of the countries, and also, sending all sorts of stuff in to prison inmates. So that, is the world of drones, and it's the world of technology in general. When you do something good, there's always somebody there to use it to do something bad. And this was the technology news for Friday, May the 4th, 2018. You enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.